Yes, welcome to it's a fresh Monday morning. At Christmas, a couple few days now you go into Christmas. Welcome to Ivan Che Innocent One here on YouTube. Like I said, won't mean subscribe here, try and subscribe to this channel. After elections, we're now free set and semna kwakwada. But say monitor near koso ma clearly you could see say Akufo-Addo nyanya n'adwene say he will get his hands of power at this moment. Enti tension a brew up or krom ha say no. Say nya Ghana for na say ye mature. Ena ye fa kwan bi so control ye ho na ye managing nema bia. I'm telling you say nka the Electoral Commission and the MPP ashase ye wo krom say no. Enka kro ye etimi nke jadam. But Ghana for we be see Akufo-Addo 8 years ago na man for etimi atena survival. So I'm not sure said these few days ya for transition to take place, and or mine we jabetom. But the course no ahomte abufu. For sometimes when you are watching TV and you look at the posturing of the Electoral Commission and some of the things that they are doing, abufu ahomte. And you see, me there be a makasa politics na ye no. And yes, be obi time be obi empo be asem. No, we need to lay the rules of engagement. Ye de ye politics no na emu na ho Frenchim rules of engagement no da ho. E no so na ye hwe e de aye enema. So it doesn't matter when they favor no and I say when they favor no. But we ye wadwen say ne emra no komame. So the rules must be changed. Say be ye be siw to me. At the end of the day, no, chaos. And then your friend is saying conflict. And we invite it to society. Why am I saying this? You got to about now, no. Emma at the constituency level, no. So CI na give you your friends a legal framework to your election this year. Now, quietly no outline how parliamentary elections said this year. And my culture said parliamentary elections, the returning officer in the parliamentary elections, at the constituency level, easy officials are more the returning officers, And basically at the national level, there, the EC boards and the deputies, all that they have to do, the presidential elections. And even though Mranen Shisho Modia Guho and the regulating elections at the district, at the constituency level. And very often elections in the Atwa constituency to make gather numbers from various polling stations, put it together, pin sheet and as for no yoke cambo man na hunipa kra wedding kunuma that you declare at the constituency level. And the Akotwa banu we are but who say ya presidential now we at the constituency level no obi any ho ba kra e be declare any elections. They do it at the constituency and we are there now the EC official or based on the available pink sheet in the calculations that various party officers put it together, no? And no we so now with the year with declaration over the years that has been practiced, and so the year 2020, a lot of incident some of the constituency so bet here around elections course most of the constituencies first counting of course na MPP lose almost a lot of the constituencies na Akufo-Addo win the presidential when they felt to say they cannot control parliament we all saw what happened. For instance, Jogate constituency, it was obvious the gentleman lost at the constituency. But Najono or more the national security in the soldier for Koho and people at the ground will tell you what happened there. At the end of the day, the results changed suddenly. And several other constituencies in 2020, they use these Takashi, Mebo, Mekuni, as if what kind of tactics. And some of the things that they did. And Techiman, for instance, they see what Techiman. Kwan omofa so a NDC candidate na wo hene elections omofa so chinchim ne nsa na ehon sem bebrem nam so ema citizens so omonte ase nam so ma yeshutu amamfo a yaka honsem da bia because of this same parliamentary elections. At the time, the NDC raised concerns said no, their course we need to do re-collation at some of the constituencies. Sebaya yebehu say indeed elections na yakono your friend say nipa na ye declare no sa na tie Electoral Commission at the time Mensan and the boss man Asari issue statement the Babonte beka say ye nya kan elections no we at the constituency na se ye declare winner ewia na se EC officer no eye declaration wia they have no power and authority to go back and do any re-collation anywhere. Until we are party, now we are dissatisfied with the outcome of the elections now. The only option available to you is to go to court. May you sure pass over Kaisa Semino. You see, I'm saying say in this particular instance, it may share why I did for why I did them. But I'm looking at the principal position that the EC took at the time, year 2020. And those of you who want to verify, just go online, just click Q in some of the keywords. I'll be finding 2020 J-Men's and a response to some of these concerns they raise here. The constituency were a lot of constituencies. They cannot do re-collation. Fast forward to 2020. And these same issues are popping up as some of the constituencies have been declared by the EC officials at the grounds. Then few days after, these same people turn around and tell Amamfo say, your friend say, some of the constituencies, your friend is saying they were forced to declare the elections and then as for Numtino, Ama EC, and I set it aside 9 constituencies also a disputed way at this time round, he is not asking the people to go to court. Nipa no nwasha ne marato say if you are dissatisfied with any of the electoral outcomes after the announcement declaration has been done at the constituency level, they don't do your friends say parliamentary elections. The only avenue available to you is to go to court. And that was the principal position some of us were expecting that the Electoral Commission, J. Mensa and Bossman Assad will do. Then Bossman Assad and J. Mensa will do. But this time round, these people have set aside coalition center in Accra. Yes, these constituencies all the way from various constituencies. And the Aba Accra said now they are coming to do re-collation. And it's so funny to the extent said, about 9 disputed constituencies in Omoka said most of them end this in a way. Omoye coalition suddenly all these 9 constituencies, Omoye 7, all the 7 have been flipped. And the Electoral Commission say MPP in the way in that particular way. The question is, how can you even convince a Marine to understand and answer to agree with that foolish undertaking your Electoral Commission? Does it even make sense in the first place? And how come all of a sudden, most of the constituencies in NDC, Timmy sometimes gab over about 2,000, 3,000, or turning around Abba, Nafi, or say the MPP candidate na BT NDC, your friend saying, bear 15 and answer 20 vote. Just dream who I want to never no more they just want to create an avenue where people will take arms and say okay, and the violence then as a form also. And that is exactly what they're expecting from Ghanaians. MPs now more declare more on the 7th. Electoral Commission officers and they declare more. There is no law, and as a court was setting aside that particular declaration, those people, are you going to tell them that on the seas they will not go to parliament? When that particular declaration, has not been invalidated by any court, don't forget a court and I course, because the NDC ekokoje injunction the court re-collation so and a court to the free so, but any of the issues at hand, court to be any until make no mistake, and go cast a court in a mobile because just injunction that they sought and the injunction was revoked by the court. But the underlying issues, and does not resolve any of the underlying issues, and that is where the issue was here. On the seat, Parliament, the question some of us are asking, they say, which of the MPs in these 9 disputed constituencies and the Parliament? Is it the MPs declared after if by the EC officials at the constituencies? And answer the Electoral Commission, the Birma Besha demo, how quite one fast or more collation, or be any more share. Suddenly all these constituencies have suddenly been won by the MPP. And you see, my culture say, when you establish rules of engagement, it should be uniform, it should be universal, it should be like applicable to all, irrespective of the situation and the circumstances. Because so if the men's and the boss masare and your rogue element be or my princess be in class, because they think say NDC getting to test in parliament, ebe give absolute power to the party to do a lot of the changes when we are omo beka and nasefo no, and it's exactly why everybody is quiet. Because assembly nsemu na ekoso yi, peace council nyanhu ye, Christian council nyanhu ye, asofo na ahemfo mpanimfo nyanhu ye no bia aka na no atom. Just imagine say nora say nyaade say NDC former directive say ema youth no ensi abonte na nora and Camrantia and Mayuano ETC Electoral Commission say omompana. Can you imagine what would have happened in this country? And that's exactly the kind of avenue Akufo-Addo wanted to happen. And civil society organization ampanifo obia miana no, as if say what the Electoral Commission is doing is appropriate. But Nemano Moyen is a recipe for disaster, because what I'm saying is I am not worried about what has happened, but I'm worried about the precedent this thing is going to set, because what it means is in the future, you better declare so be winning presidential elections 1 month after the Electoral Commission better kwatena dem akokeka nkrata aboma beka say no, they were forced to declare. And I say election no mode aba no enye no kre omonya new figures, and that is going to set this country on fire. You see, Kromhanum panifo do na anwene nkwa achiri. They are just short-sighted and thinking process, and they are very narrow and very short. So when things like this they take it literally just like that. But as a sensible person, you need to project this into the future and other forms a bit me take it, because if you declare Baba Sadiq say or your MP, and 1 week after Electoral Commission ko said dem ko keka nkrata abom ka say onye MP biem no obi foforo na awe ne a, what is the guarantee say ochena so obi be your president a month or 2 months after? The same Electoral Commission will not come with fresh evidence, because at the end of the day, amrana eda ha omode electoral elections na regulate the whole framework of election, has been trashed. You throw that one to the dogs, and the CI and the Electoral Commission is basing on their own discretion as to whether that discretion is backed by law or not. Nobody is questioning as to whether say they are doing within a legal framework. Obian can wasem as say nema no moye no is setting a very dangerous precedent for us. Obia is quiet, and now once again the whole conversation has turned into NDC MPPBM. So the key and the relevant issues na that where say can wasem say we are in the future you betimi boy democracy ho ban no, because say rules favor obia, then we can turn it around and massage things for us to get our way. And the way around and say affect obia is the reason why Amaka say this Jane Mensa and the boss man Asare some other institutions Kroma are so partisan to the stand say if we don't begin to flash this criminal element or more front to these political parties, some of these state institutions out. Now I'm bringing on board people are on more convictions. I am telling you, sir, if we are not careful, this country may plunge it into chaos. That is why we need to be very, 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 very careful about what is happening. It's not about the NDC, it is not about the MPP. It is about rules of engagement and the need for us to adhere to some of these things. If we don't, I'm telling you, sir, we are dead. Until there, I'm just going to play some of the videos. No be sabe ya betina wa wasom. Sabe ya wonka se obi na boni timoka. But wanka sabe hebe. Just watch what is happening at the coalition centers.
Visuals from Tessenor Police Depot. And trust us to bring you all the exclusive updates. You don't want to switch to any other network. We were with you yesterday. We are here again. We are making sure no information is left unturned. We are providing it to you on a silver platter. Stick with us for all your post-election related issues. So that's Woyomi and Obi Amwa and Obi Amwa and Rashid Tanko. Whatever they are discussing, we can't tell. But at least calling a truce at this very moment is what really matters to ensure everything goes on smoothly. I can say there's some sort of relative calm here, and what? Wait a minute, Mr. Wimi, Mr. Alfred, you want to share any word with us? I was here with you yesterday, yes, and you are here this morning. I thought you were going to be here 6 a.m.
No, I won't talk.
So he's refused. Just talk to me. I was with you yesterday.
Okay, you were here.
Mr. Obi was here yesterday.
He's my brother. He's my brother. That one.
Okay, so he's refused. Okay, Mr. Obi, Okay. Mr. Alfred, I saw you yesterday. You were here today, this morning. Yes. What are your concerns? At the end of the day, we want this to be done once and for all because others have been, declared.
You know one thing. I am not from that constituency. Everything over there is from the constituency executive and those who witness. And Zita here was at one of the stations. Yeah. The military came, they shot. He escaped.
Yesterday.
She just escaped. And then some people got wounded and everything. So
that's why some of the pitch sheets were not
lost, and that of the EC was lost. So the contention is that the one that the EC is presenting to itself is not authentic.
Today, this morning, for instance, one pitch sheet that the EC brought is different from what the NDC and MPP has. Ours is the same, but the EC's is different.
So what I know is they flagged it and then pursued the process.
Let me explain to you. If you and the EC...
We'll be done shortly. We'll be done shortly, but shortly. Just a minute. Boss, a minute.
If you and the EC, you are having a pink sheet that is fraudulent, and you didn't bring a box where it is sealed, and you are holding it, like all the pink sheet you were holding, he slept with it and came back this morning and produced it.
So come on, no. So tempers are actually frying up, and so that was the NDC chairman for the constituency. And but this
so
is
if
these are the things we don't want to see.
These things, if they say that you are brought is not good, it means it's not good. You understand me? So if the NDC have gone for an injunction, so that
can we talk to this? I can see your chairman and then that of the NDC trying to, but these are bad scenes. You know that.
He illegally came there.
But don't you think? I don't know.
No,
for lack of better word.
Okay. If a pink sheet from the EC is fraudulent, do you think that? Don't you know that the people of Insaom are being denied their right,
their voices
and everything? So what the NDC has done this morning is appropriate. Put an injunction. We talk and we see what to do. Okay. Thank you.
So like Eduji Tamaklo said, a court injunction has been placed on this very constituency in Sao Medjugorje, and so what that means is that maybe the processes will be halted. There'll be no re-collation. So when exactly, we'll get to know about the final result, we'll just inform you accordingly. But it's not a good scene here at all. Not a good scene at all. And we just hope that some sort of truce will be called, and then law and order will be, maintained here. Looking at the high number of police personnel here, it should be controlled ASAP. So police deployment has been increased. We're hoping that law and order we maintain here. That's what everyone, is craving for, to ensure everything here, is done in a peaceful and orderly manner.
The only person from the NPP side who is a party to the suit is an Odompe, first defendant. He will be served appropriately. But the person conducting this exercise is the Electoral Commission, and they have been served.
And are you very much sure that the Electoral Commission has communicated saying?
Oh, no. In fact, Bosman and Co. have confirmed the service of the process. You are most welcome.
My cameraman, if you can just, give me a shot of what is going on. So that's the police CID trying to, put things in order, talking to some of the party agents and then party executives. And she's been accused of being in bed with the MPP. No evidence have been put to that. But these are allegations from the side of the NDC that the police CID here, who has been here since yesterday and today, is in bed with the MPP, more like the what they say is the women organizer of the party, but they cannot or have not, put any evidence to these allegations. And so these are some of the remarks that are coming from the party, and these are live visuals from the coalition center here at the Tesano Police Depot. And we can confirm that the national chairman of the NDC, Johnson Esiedun Katia, will be addressing the media and the general public regarding some of these discrepancies at 10:30 a.m. We'll be bringing that live for you. And this press briefing has to do with some of the discrepancies and the re-collation of some of these outstanding constituencies, Fantiakwa North, which were declared yesterday, Akwetia and Suhum. And the one currently being the substantive matter today is in Saumad region. It could not be declared yesterday. We have to come here again 6 a.m. to continue with the process. And it looks like there's no end in sight regarding the declaration of victors of this very constituency. But other constituencies have started their re-collation, and in your short is Techiman South constituency. And the process has started. We are hoping at the end of the day, all these new constituencies, results will be declared as peaceful as possible. So you ask yourself, with this high number of police personnel, why do we still have this pocket of confusion and mayhem? This is a question for the gods. You see, you've been here with us. Do you want to share a few things with us? We're here with you in the morning. You want to no. So that's the Electoral Commissioner representing Jean Mensah here regarding that very constituency. So the reason was that they were going to continue with the process, flag the disputed pink sheets of some polling stations until this whole conjunction came in, which has actually stifled the process. And so what that means is that the process has halted, and when exactly it will commence, we can't tell. But trust us, we are here. It's a reason we are here for you. We'll be giving you all that updates that you need to know regarding the declaration of the results of this very constituency. So, one of the party agents of the NDC in the shot now, Mr. Martin Kosa. Sorry. Yeah. So that's a party agent of the NDC trying to explain things to the police CID. Tempers, of course, are flaring up in the process. And at the end of the day, what I think we all are craving for is some sort of high level of peace and decorum. Even if not for the Salome Graduate constituency, but the others are from the Ashanti region. To continue, which of course looks a bit peaceful. So yeah, if not at all, we want that peace for processes here at Techiman South constituency. Mr. Martin, did you want to share a word with me? You talk to me later. So Mr. Martin says you'll talk to me later. So it's peaceful here, and I think the others are also setting up to ensure that they also proceed with their re-coalition. These constituencies don't have any injunction placed on them, but what has been injuncted is the in some Adredri constituency. But truth of the matter is, so there was this friend that told me that, okay, at least you've won unconvincingly at some parliamentary seats. Why would you let this go?
No. Hey! People were shot. Our party members were shot in Nsawam. And you say we should let go. That is the mandate of the people. Remember that on the campaign platform, the promise was to protect their votes using every legitimate method. And that is exactly what we have done.
Hey, before this day, I know Anodon did a press conference saying that he wants all these outstanding constituencies results declared because in a way it's going to mar the transition process. Are you
No. Parliament requires a certain number to form a quorum. Remember that the presidential, in terms of the transition, is governed by law. The Presidential Transition Act, so amended. That is what regulates the process. And everything that has been done so far is legal. I was surprised when Anodompre, a lawmaker, made a point that the transition process should be halted because of this. We have not, as we speak, that is what it is.
Edwin Tamaklo is member of the NDC legal team, and he actually expatiated on the court injunction that has been placed on the Insama Edreji constituency, which has actually made the process halted. But please, visibility, you can see they're trying to put things in order and ensure there's some relatively calm and peace here for whatever exercise that is supposed to be taken today, apart from the Insama Edreji Re-collation to take place. So we are your Election Command Center. Trust us for all the updates and the post-election related issues. Just name them. We'll bring it to you as it is, comprehensive. Make sure all the stakeholders that matter, all the parties involved, get a fair share. Their voices will be heard. When you talk about comprehensive reportage, it's TV3. Make us your number one plug for all the updates. But let me take you out and let me paint a picture for you how it also looks like outside. Please, visibility is quite high too here. Aside a number of them here inside as well. But this is Honorable Kobnadifo, good morning. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming.
Good.
I'm sure you monitored the Re-collation exercise. What is your initial impression?
No, I'm asking why they called us here. I want to understand. Why are we here?
So there's Re-collation ongoing, and we are told that there's a court in.
Ongoing here.
Is that 3 constituencies were declared yesterday.
Do collation in the police station. So police station. This police station. That's where we have collisions. So why are we doing it here? Why? Can you explain?
Maybe because tempers are high, so this is a zone which is, when you talk about security.
Police should calm them down. They should not bring collation. It's the work of collation is not the work of police. Calming down, making sure there's peace is the responsibility of the police, not collation. Why do we have police stations? Elections are won or lost at the polling stations, not police stations. Why are we here? My brother, they have a responsibility to calm down people who are angry, but not to determine collations. Is that your job? Is it? So why are we here? Why are we here? Please, we want peace. Whatever happened at the polling stations, we should go back there, look at the figures, and then agree. But not here.
So moving forward, there's been some sort of confusion here and there, marring the beauty of the whole process. Moving forward, what do you think
They
should...
have a responsibility as police officers to restore peace. And we should encourage them to restore peace, but not to get into collation of data or figures. Is that their job? What are the agents? EC officials or the returning officers, what are they? That's their job, not the job of police officers. I'm sorry. Let's all agree as politicians that our job is to make sure we get the right results, but not to send our results to the police. Why are we here? For what? What are we determining here? Figures or peace? If it's peace, we don't talk of figures here. Master policeman, where are we in your hands here?
I just want to know what you make of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's, posture, where even before the IEC declared the official result, he came out to concede defeat. So this is what the leader of the MPP caucus in Parliament, Alexander President is, standing on to ensure that your president-elect calls your people to order.
Bawumia did that because he had seen the figures, his figures, and knew that he had lost. It was done at the collation centers, the police stations, your police stations. Did Dr. Bawumia call the police? Did he? No, he said, I have looked at my figures. I declared that I have not won the elections, so I'm conceding. Beautiful. But why have you called us here?
But Doc, if you're not really comfortable with this very place as a center to collate all this, then it means that the 3 constituencies that were declared will be illegal, because according to your Deputy Director of Elections and IT, they are illegal because the person that declared it is not a returning officer.
That's a point I'm making. Determination should be done by the returning officer, lawyer. Is it not true?
That is the point. You
But
see,
not the police.
you see, that is the point.
Returning officers
If-
have that responsibility under the Constitution.
If a declaration is done by not a returning officer, then you have all the right to go to court and have your remedy at the court. For instance, in a constituency like Obuasi East, I was personally there. After the collation and everything, on the pink sheet, the sitting MP signed having lost, and our parliamentary candidate for NDC signed, and the returning officer declared the NDC candidate as the winner. It is all over. Now you bring that person here to recollate and re-declared.
Why?
I know your chairman will be having a press conference at 10:30. I don't know if you have any snippets to share with us. What exactly do you think are some of the things they're going to touch on this afternoon?
About the illegalities that is going on here. Because you see, before the beginning of these elections, the EC herself told us that elections are won at the polling stations. And that is exactly what we did. we won the elections at the polling stations. So why are elections being declared at the police station? Why? That is double standardness.
Before I wrap up, I think maybe you want to share with us your last.
Case, we are going. We have made our case. We're not happy being here. We don't declare elections results at the police stations, but polling stations. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Dr. Komna Dufour is. Okay, so you actually but he's on the part of the MPP. I know. Yeah. Okay.
Because I think my revered former finance minister is getting the whole concept wrong when he is claiming that elections are not being declared at the polling stations.
I think his concern is more like police intimidation.
The truth of the matter is that if you have NDC thugs go into an electoral commission's office in Ayensuano, set the place ablaze, on fire. If you have NDC thugs go to Fantiakwa North,
all political parties do this. We are not equalizing this, but I think we should actually talk to this matter. It's something that both parties do.
So let me finish the statement without interjecting. If these things happens and the police realize that security situation in these places are not tenable for declaration or freely collation of the elections, and they want to provide security at appropriate place, then you wrongly say that it is being collected at the police station, which is not correct.
People came with their pink sheets anyways. So in a case where maybe it's quite not convenient to declare the result because of tension and all that, where best can we do that?
The best thing that can be done over those constituencies is to go for a run. Because you see, you see what they are doing. For instance, in Mankaso, an NDC supporter was shot and killed in Mankaso.
He's my boy.
So nobody died. So where is he now? Where's the person?
You can't come here and lie to us.
So where's the person?
The guy is my boy.
So where is he? Is he in hospital?
Right now.
That's what he said. He's dead.
NDC member. So he can't tell me. He was shot.
He's an NDC member. He's
my guy. Even the day of the election.
Nimo was shot. He's look at you. You are lying. Five people were shot.
Stop lying.
So if you don't have evidence, I'm sure if you don't have evidence, I'll not allow you to say this on national television. And so earlier we heard from the former Minister of Finance, Dr. Komna Dufour, not really comfortable with the fact that results are being recollated here, and also talked about some sort of military intimidation, police intimidation here. And these were his thoughts and his initial impression of the whole exercise, which started yesterday, and some other constituencies in the Ashanti region will also have their results declared. I'm really concerned about. I'm really concerned about your issue.
Let me talk.
No, I'm coming. I'm really concerned about the issue. How sure are you that it's an NDC person that shot him?
The guy is with me. He's my boy. I know the father. I know the mother. I know all the siblings. So they can't come and then lie to the whole public that he's an NDC member, of which I know very well.
So have you reported the issue? Are you following up on the issue?
Of course.
So if you ask him what mechanism he put in place to know that the person is NDC.
Where does he even come from? Where is from? That guy who spoke, where is he even from in the first place? While some of us, we are from Mankaso, knowing very well the guy was shot by NDC member. Now they are claiming that even the guy is a member of the NDC, of which is emphatically not true. So they can't lie like that.
Well, so these are some, party agents of the MPP, and they're showing concerns, post-election concerns, pre-election concerns, what really transpired during the elections and the aftermath, which, of course, they are not pleased with the outcome. And I just wanted to take you out and give you a fair picture of how the exterior part of the whole depot looks like. Inside is where the collation is taking place, and this is the forecourt. And this is the forecourt where some, party bigwigs are here to support their respective parties. And security from the far end is quite high. Deployment vehicles here and there. And so for someone to just come in, or have to go through, let's say 3-4 checks to get here. So it will be very difficult to get here without accreditation or some sort of pass to be a part of this whole exercise. But it's what it is. We're hoping that some truths will be called and the exercise will be, peaceful, like all we're craving for. The other constituencies from the Ashanti region will also be recollated peacefully. So that's it. Election Command Center, Ghana decides. This is live visuals from the Tesano Police Depot here in Accra.